Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. You are tuned in to the hottest vlog on YouTube, Big Mike's blog. I'm your humble host, Big Mike, coming to you from my home. Hope everyone out there is doing lovely. I am doing amaze balls. Hope you're enjoying your Canada Day weekend. For those of you who are in Canada, hope you're having a great long weekend. And all my folks in America, hope you enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Okay, so this vlog is about so basically what happened was I actually did this vlog a few days ago, but it didn't kind of edit properly and it didn't end up uploading right, so I'm redoing it. So basically what this vlog entails, this is more of a lighter vlog. This isn't a serious hard-hitting vlog like my other ones in the past. This is a little bit more lighter, trying to keep it a little more lighter around this time. So as people know, I don't have to belabor the point that I am a sneaker guy. Love sneakers, been into sneakers since the beginning of time. Okay. And I have purchased many of sneakers so far this year. I went a little bit ham. I bought a lot more sneakers than I anticipated, but that's for another vlog for another day. But the other thing that I'm also into are fitted hats. Been into fitted hats since I was a young kid. Can never afford them. Mom wasn't into them, so I always said if I was able to be in a position where I could buy hats and buy hats, I would. So I have a lot of hats. Okay, I have a lot of fitted hats. So roughly over, if I had to guess, I'd say over 90. It's probably hovering at 100-ish now. People probably like, why do you have so many hats for one head? But it's just because I like to mix and match. I like to, and it's more of collecting now because I've obtained actually, and I actually have every single Major League Baseball team's fitted hat. And one day I might actually just show you every single one of them so you know legitly that I mean that. So, and in terms of those hats, like I don't have every single hat from every single team, but I have at least one of every single team's fitted hat in the Major League Baseball in MLB. So, but I have, like, for example, I have all of the Baltimore Orioles hats. I have all the Cincinnati Reds hats, the St. Louis Cardinals, Oakland A's, stuff like that. So, but I also have NFL. I have obviously Raptors. I have NBA. So I have a wide array of fitted hats. So I figured in this vlog, I'm going to show you two tiers of my favorite sets of hats. So the first set of hats I'm going to show you in this vlog is going to be my lower tier. So that means like the hats that are in a fair amount of rotation or one of my go-to favorite hats. And then the next batch, so this is going to be a two-parter because then the next one I'm going to show you guys is basically the hats that are like one of my favorites, like my top 10 favorite hats, okay? But it's like 20 hats roughly I kind of narrowed it down to. Can't show you all of my hats because I'd be here all day, every day doing this hat thing and I don't have the time. So I figured I would just kind of break it down and kind of narrow it down to my top 20 ones that I have in rotation. So some of the hats have a story, some of them don't, but I want to kind of share this with you guys, so hope you like it, okay? So the beginning of my lower tier hats, I'm going to show you those. So I guess number 20, I guess, if you want to go with that, if you want to do with the numbers, is this one. Okay, so this is Chicago Bulls, obviously. So it says Windy City, and it's the Chicago Bull, but it's in a different colorway or whatever. It's like black, purple, orange, yellow, and then the brim is purple, and then it's a snapback, and that's the one difference. So I'm not a huge fan of snapbacks. Reasoning being is usually I find that snapbacks don't fit me right, they hurt my head, and I don't generally like wearing them. And I hate adjusting the back. I'm a type of person where I just want to put a hat on, slide it on, and then go about my business. That's kind of how I operate. So, so the story on how I obtained this hat, in case you're wondering, because I guess you're wondering if you hate snapbacks, Michael, why did you buy this one? I'll tell you why. So, 4 years ago, when I went to Chicago, by myself actually this time, I had went to there was a Jordan. Sorry, I was looking actually for the Bordeaux Sevens, these Jordans, that I really liked. My number one favorite Jordan. If you haven't watched the vlog, please do like and subscribe also, by the way, and share. So I had actually went to the Jordans, like different shoe stores in Chicago, trying to find these Jordans. Went to about 5, all over the magnificent mile of Chicago. Couldn't find these shoes. So I'd kind of given up. So the fifth and final shoe store I went to was Finish Line. Went to Finish Line. I saw the three-peat eights, Jordan 8s. So those of you who don't know what that are, feel free to Google them. So I picked those up because I figured this is a Jordan. I actually like that shoe, so I'll just buy that and I'll be good. So, but obviously I was able to get the Bordeaux 7s, but that, again, I talked about that in my other vlogs. So while I'm in the line, sorry, oh, oh sorry, while I'm in the line about to get my Jordans, the salesman's like, "Hey man, you should get this hat. It's only 20. It's like $20, and it matches perfectly with the shoe." And I was like, I don't really know if I really like that. I'm more like, I'm not really into snapbacks, blah, blah. And like, he was like, nah, bro, you got to get it. I'm telling you, it looks dope. You'll look dope in it, da, da, da. So then I thinking about it. And I was like, so I'm like, okay, dude, you sold me. So I end up buying this hat. And it does match with the shoes. So dude was right. And actually, in fairness, as I'll put it on, it does actually fit me relatively good. I actually do like the look of it. I do like how it fits. So yeah, this actually was a good purchase. It was only $20. So, and it has become like one of my go-to hats especially when I wear my 3P8s. Obviously, I wear with those every time, but sometimes I do throw it on with different stuff too. So, and again, this is my own. I have 3 snapbacks, one Raptors one and one Blue Jay one, but this is actually my favorite one out of all of them. So I figured I'd show this one. So this is number 20 on my list. Okay, number 19 is not a fitted hat of a team, but it's more of a fitted hat of a clothing line. Okay, so here it is. This one. So this is the Plains clothing line that Jay-Z co-owns, and or part owns, I believe. And I think this is one's called the American Dream Crown Edition fitted hat. Okay, so there's a story behind this one. So about 2 years ago, I wasn't working, so I used to watch a lot of Breakfast Club. So when I was watching Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, the God, who most people know, always used to wear like this style of hat, but it was the black and white one, and it was the snapback. So again, as I've told you, I'm not really a huge fan of snapbacks. But I actually do like the design of this hat. So I went on their website, Plains website, to try to obtain this hat. They had it in my size at the time, but it was a little bit out of my price range at the time because I didn't have the money at the time for this. So I said I'm going to wait a few months and then buy it in a few months. Hat sold out. Couldn't get it. So I was bummed. So basically the hat was sold out for roughly about a good 8 or 9 months. And then roughly around the end of last year, December, they finally had this in my size. And I was able to buy some shirts to go along with it. So I bought like a gray one, black one, white one. It's like a 3T one. It was a little bit pricey, not gonna lie, but I do actually like this fitted hat a lot. Partly because I can kind of just throw this on with anything for the most part. Matches really well. Goes with a lot of my outfits and such. And I really like this hat. So that's one of the reasons why I bought it. I do like the little pin right here, or the little, yeah. So this is a nice little touch. And it's just it's an overall great hat. I love it so much. So this is one of my favorite hats. So number 19 on my list, American Dream Crown Edition fitted hat. So number 18, I guess, is this one. So this is obviously not a MLB hat. This is a Carolina Panthers NFL hat. See? NFL logo. So you're asking, why do I have this one? So I'll tell you. So what ended up happening with this hat is about, I would say about 5 years ago. This is like 2014. Out there, I would probably say New Year of 2014, like January 2014. I was at home, not working, bored, and and I'm a huge Cam Newton fan, first and foremost. So I want to preface that. Like, Cam Newton is my guy. I love Cam Newton. So I've been following him since he was in college. So after I guess they made the playoffs or whatever, I said, you know what, I'm going to buy a Cam Newton jersey. And I actually bought like 4 NFL jerseys that day. I bought a Kaepernick jersey, which I still have. I bought a Cam Newton. I bought a Josh Gordon jersey. Hope you get well, Josh Gordon. And I bought a Russell Wilson jersey. And I bought fitted hats for each of those jerseys. So this hat I ended up ordering. And I ended up really, really liking this hat. It really goes well with a lot of the stuff that I have, for the most part, in terms of my shoes and such. And it's like a black and blue hat. I love the blue on it. The blue is a really nice blue. and I really do like the panther on it. The design of it was really perfect, and yeah, it's really one of my favorite hats to wear. So definitely go to. So I will say this is 18 on my list. The Carolina Panthers hat. You could probably get it on NFL.com. It's not a hard hat to obtain. So number 17. All right. So this is not an MLB hat again. This is an NBA hat, but it is of the 2019 NBA champion Toronto Raptors. Yes. So, but this is obviously their old school colorway, the purple one. So, I can tell you how I obtained this one. So I remember I was at what was it? There's a New Era store downtown in Toronto that was there up until about 2 years ago. It closed down. Prior to that, they had this hat there in my face. So every time I was going downtown, I would generally visit the store, and they always had this hat. Never had the money to buy it at the time. When I finally get the money to buy the hat sold out. From what I was told from one of the clerks that worked there, when the Raptors actually changed their logo to the new logo that they have now, everybody came and scooped up these hats because it has the old school logo. So I couldn't find this hat. Luckily, there's a store. There's like a strip mall near where I live that had like a. It's not now, that store doesn't exist anymore. But they were selling this hat, and it was only like $20. So I got this hat. Normally, fitted hats are about 30 to 40. This one's only $20. So I got this one, and the reason why I like this one again, it's the old school purple. Goes well with one of my Raptors shirts. Also, my Raptor 7s. I love that. I love this fitted hat with those shoes. Also, like I said, I love the purple with it. I hope to get a Vince Carter or old school Vince Carter or Tracy McGrady Raptors jersey at some point. This is the swingman, not the original throwback, because I don't have $340, whatever the hell it costs. So hope to get that. But out of all the Raptors hats that I own, and I have about 8 or 9, this is my favorite one. So that's why I put this on the list. So when I usually go out, if I can wear something, I usually will wear this if I can. So number 17 on my list, Raptor 7 or Toronto Raptor fitted hat. Go with Raptor 7. So. Number 15 is this lovely bad boy. Oakland Raiders, silver and black. Just win, baby. All those lovely mantras with this. Go with this hat. This is the number 15 hat on my list. Okay, so I mean, there's not really too much of a story as to me obtaining it. I ordered it online because they didn't sell it in stores, and I got it. That's basically the story with that. But honestly, the Raiders logo is probably one of my favorite NFL logos out of all the old school teams. It's probably one of my favorites. I've always loved the Raiders jerseys. Now, I didn't buy a Raiders jersey because, as I said before, I used with the NFL jerseys before that I had, or hats that I had before, like with the Carolina one, the San Francisco one, I had an NFL jersey to match with that. The Raiders jersey, I do not have a Raiders jersey to match with this. At the time when I bought this jersey, the only player I kind of liked was Khalil Mack, which I still do. But A, he doesn't play for them anymore, and B, the team sucked, so I didn't really want to buy the jersey. But the fitted hat is dope. It's classic. You know, I could wear this with damn near anything for basically, it's like a sock almost. And I think that's one of the reasons why I like it. So definitely the Oakland Raiders hat, classic. Can't go wrong with it. Number 15 on my list, Oakland Raiders. So now we're finally venturing into MLB territory. And my number 14 hat is the Oakland A's. Hey! No, I'm playing. But yeah, so Oakland A's, this is my number 14 favorite hat. Okay? I feel like this, the reason why I like this hat too is I don't feel this hat gets a lot of love. It's very different than most fitted hats that I've noted that MLB has. I guess when I started buying fitted hats from MLB, the one thing I really realized, and I don't know unless you're like a true fitted hat guy, follow the MLB or anything like that, the one thing I at least noticed is that a lot of their fitted hats, the colors are usually either a navy, a dark navy, almost like a black, midnight navy, or they have like a midnight navy and a red attached to it. So most of the fitted hats I have probably like 20 hats that are just midnight navy. Midnight navy and red. So to see a hat that is different in terms of green and then the yellow is dope. Now, I could tell you the story with this hat because this is a little bit of a long-winded struggle of a story. So I had purchased this hat in Chicago. I had actually got the two different ones to this. So there's Oakland A's were three different hats. So there's a green with the yellow A and a green brim. Then there's a green with a white A and a green brim. Those I believe are their road fitted hats. Sometimes they wear this on the road, but this is predominantly their home fitted hat. So when I wanted to get this hat, when I was starting my collection, I was trying to get this hat, but I couldn't find it in the city in my size. I went in the East End, downtown, West End, couldn't find this hat in my size. So I remember the day I bought this hat, I'd actually went to the Chicago Cubs team store, bought the Chicago Cubs hat there, and then went to Lids downstairs and I saw this hat, so I ended up buying it. And finally I bought it and I was very happy. And then funny enough, when I came back from Chicago now they have this hat in 7.58 everywhere, which is frustrating as hell, but whatever, such is life. So yeah, now that I have this hat and I love it, it's one of my favorite hats to wear. I try to wear like I said, if I feel like dressing kind of quote unquote funky and wearing something different, I kind of throw this on. And you can wear this even with a black shirt, gray shirt, white shirt, green, obviously, yellow, obviously. So depends on what you want to wear, but it's a really nice hat, very underrated, very slept on, but it's one of my favorites. So number, I think 14 is this one. Okay, but it's still in the lower tier. Lower tier 13 is this lovely hat. Trying to speed through this a little bit. So this hat is the Miami Marlins hat. Okay, now they've since changed their logo, but this is their logo that they had from 2012 to last year. Reason me for buying this, I actually have the black one to this, but I always like the orange one because again, it's different. You know, this is more of a summer hat for me. Like when it's summertime and it's nice and hot outside, I have an orange shirt, so I usually wear my orange shirt with this, and it looks nice. Like I like the colorway, I like the light blue, I like the yellow, the orange, and all that. So it's a really nice hat, very summery, definitely. So like I said, when it's summertime, I usually rock this hat the most. So number 13, Miami Marlins Orange Edition, but the logo since changed, but you can still probably purchase this hat if you wanted it. Okay, so this one is number 12 on my list. Now, I'm going to be very frank with you. I don't know the name of this team. So if someone who's watching this knows the name of this minor league team, please let me know. Because I would love to know the name of this team. Because I actually do not know the name of this team. But number 12 on my list is this hat. Okay. Reasoning for me buying it is two reasons. Number one, I like the hat. It was more of a splurge purchase, to be honest. But I like this hat. Like the logo of I guess it's the lumberjack, I'm assuming. But number two of the reasons why I like it is my first minor league baseball team hat, and I'm kind of now switching out and maybe looking to buy more minor league baseball teams hats as well. So, because now that I have all the major league baseball teams hat, I might look into transitioning to buying some of the minor league teams, depending on how they look. But this is my first one that I bought. Really like this hat. Wore it a lot. And I probably will wear it a little bit more too. But it's a really dope hat, so I really like this hat. So number 12 on my list is this one. Don't know the name of the team, but someone let me know. All right, so number 11, and this was kind of a split between 11 and 10, but this is 11 on my list. So this is another minor league team. I believe this team plays in San Jose. So this is the Gralifornia Republic hat. Okay. So let me explain the story of why I got this hat, because there is a story attached to this one. So I was on IG one day, and there's a guy that I follow that has a bunch of fitted hats. So one day he had posted this on his IG, and I lost my mind. Reasoning being is this: so months prior, I had actually purchased this shirt from this website called Into the AM, which is a great site, have amazing shirts, a lot of graphic tees. So if you're into graphic tees and stuff, great website to buy shirts, and they really fit me well, great sizes, all that. I'm a big dude, so these shirts fit me perfectly. So I bought this shirt, and normally when I bought this shirt, I was just gonna wear all my LA hats, like my Raiders hat, my Anaheim Angels hat, like all that stuff. Like I was gonna wear this, strictly keep it to my LA hats. But then when I saw this hat, that changed everything. Because then I was like, oh my god. So I hit him up on IG. I'm like, dude, Where'd you get that hat from? I gotta get it. Da da da. Send me the link for the website. It's on myfittiz.com. So if you want to check that out, they have all the minor league hats there. Went online, purchased the hat within like 5 minutes, got it about a month ago. But I did not wear this hat for about till last week because, as you know, the Toronto Raptors were playing the Golden State Warriors, and I'm superstitious, so I didn't want to wear anything California related until the series was over. I didn't even listen to California Love by Tupac. That's how serious this was. But this hat is it's a dope hat. Love it. I'm wearing it today when I go out, and this obviously it matches with the shirt, so it was a must cop for me. And yeah, and I like the design of the hat. It's a really dope hat, so definitely a great must cop. And if you do want this hat, definitely pick it up on myfittiz.com. You can get it there, no problem, and you'll be able to. They ship it about 3 weeks. It takes about 3 weeks to ship. So that's number 11. And last but not least, number 10 is an OG classic. So I'm going to be putting out a lot of OG classics, and this is one of them. Chicago White Sox. So, again, there's no story with this hat. I saw it at a Lids, and I purchased it. But simply put, it's an OG classic. If you're looking for a fitted hat, to me, and if you're someone who's not really you're in the hats, but you're not in the hats like I'm in the hats, but you want like a hat that you can kind of wear with anything, this is it. You can wear this hat with damn near anything. It's one of the few fitted hats you can wear with anything, and it'll look dope. So, obviously, black, White Sox, can't go wrong. Perfect hat with anything. So number 10 on my list is this, okay? Now, I'm going to take a pause, upload this bad boy, and I'm going to come back at you guys with another vid. So stay tuned because my list of hats is not ending, baby. It's only beginning. So this is just the part 1. Part 2, where I'm going to show you the creme de la creme, is coming up next. Stay tuned.